Says a brutal groom has been jailed for beating his fiancee to death after inflicting 83 separate blows on the eve of their wedding day. Russian travel agent Alexander Voronin, the son of senior ex-KGB officer, was sentenced to 14 and a half years in prison. Damn, he only got 14 years for killing her bludgeoningly, blunt force trauma to the head, hitting her in the face with an axe 86 times, and they only gave him 14 years in prison. When I got my cousin goddamn Pookie, who sold 220 rocks, and he's sitting in prison for goddamn 25. Do that make any goddamn sense? This man done beat this woman in the face 83 times with a goddamn axe handle and got goddamn 14 years. And Pookie sitting over here who done sold a goddamn some cocaine and a little bit of weed, and they gave this man 25 to life. Man, this is, boy, it gotta be great. I mean, if it ain't the color of the skin, man, what could it be, man? How the f do you get 14 years for some shit like this? It says the semi-naked body of Maria Pankratova, 26, was found slumped on a bed with horrific wounds. Her face was disfigured and her skull fractured by an unidentified object, possibly the blunt head of an axe, according to the evidence presented to the Moscow court. Her torso and limbs were also covered in wounds, some caused by punching and kicking. It says, after killing his bride-to-be, the 3-hour orgy of violence, Voronin attempted to flee abroad, but was stopped due to pandemic travel restriction. Corona caught his ass. COVID-19 got his ass caught. He couldn't fly. The tragic woman's body was later found by Voronin's mother. Damn. It says Marina had brought her wedding dress and was killed days before the big day. Voronin, who owned a car rental company and travel agency, was held in Moscow Park after his father, Nikolay, persuaded him to give himself up. It says the 26-year-old had been seen leaving the flat he shared with his fiancée soon after she was killed. And hey, I'm gonna show you a picture of her, man, because she's beautiful and it's a damn shame. Right, that's her right here. Why would you do that to that beautiful girl? I mean, why would you do that to her? I mean, this man must hate women, man. Look at this dude, man. He owns a travel agency and he owns a car rental agency. So he's a successful businessman, but he got that Clacy in his eyes. You can always tell by the eyes. Look at this. He got that Clacy in. He looks like a goddamn bulldog or something. I don't know. It's something about him, man. Look at how his nose shape. He look like a goddamn. This some bitch don't look like a human, really. Crazy son of a. I tell you, man. You can see. Look at his eyes. Look at this crazy son of a. That's her with her wedding dress. She looked like she got a baby bump. It almost looked like she got a baby bump. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. It says state investigators spoke to 5 former girlfriends who all reported that Vernon, who maintained his innocence at the trial, had been abusive. He tied up one woman and threatened to throw her child out of a window. However, the accused father insisted his son was not the killer. Pay attention to the facts that most of the hits were made by a right-handed person and Alexander is left-handed. They think this shit is Blue's Clues, huh? White people crazy. Look at this. Now, how could I have been the killer when this was made by somebody with the left hand with the axe? Man, shut the hell up. This ain't no goddamn solve a murder, crime mystery goddamn game, man. White people crazy as hell, man. He said, I think at least 2 men had committed the act. In court, Voronin had asked, I do not remember anything. Oh my God, I do not remember. He did it. Whenever a motherfucker say somebody been hit in the head 83 times, do you know how brutal you gotta be to hit somebody with hitting somebody with the button of an axe is like hitting somebody with a bat 83 goddamn times, and you don't remember not one hit. So yeah, that's gonna let me know that this dude, whoever the hell he is, Voronin, is guilty. He don't remember. It says, but the court heard the CCTV camera caught him beating the woman as they walked home, and no one else was seen entering the flat. Relatives say the couple had dated for a long time after meeting at work, and friends believe they had a very tender and loving relationship. They were a nice couple, very calm and quiet, said one neighbor. A female neighbor said, I'm shocked. They were so nice and intelligent and an intelligent couple. But a friend of Marina had recently complained about domestic violence to the police, but later withdrew the claim and agreed to marry Veronin. Yeah, man, he did it, man. You got caught on the camera walking to the goddamn house, beating the hell out of this woman. Nobody else seen on the camera. Then the next day, they find this body beat in the head with an axe 83 goddamn times, and they come pick you up, and your best defense and your best excuse is you don't remember what happened. That's worse than OJ, man. OJ had a better defense than that shit, man. Anybody know you can't go after somebody been hit in the head 83 goddamn times with the old I don't remember what happened goddamn routine. Anyway, man, yeah, that was white people shit. It says, I bet Russian prisons are rough. You know Russian prisons are rough, man. They should be, because you know this motherfucker rough. You know how rough you gotta be to beat your wife in the head with an axe 83 times, man? Don't even use the sharpen. You gonna make her suffer, because he gonna use the wood part over and over, right? I would rather you just chop my damn head off and get it over with, bro. So you got people like him going to the prison. You know it's a rough prison. I wouldn't want to be that motherfucker cellmate. 14 years for murder, and he didn't even take a plea bargain. Boy, I'm telling you, boy. But no, it ain't no different between white and black folk when it comes to the criminal justice system. It's all even, man. It's fair. What are we complaining about? Man, I know a handful of, more than a handful, I know dozens of people who got more time than that for non-violent offenses that didn't hurt nobody, didn't kill nobody, for non-violent offenses. Dozens of people, and that's just people that I came in contact over my lifetime with, but that either got at least that much time, right around that much time or more. And there are millions of people right now that look like me served in the penitentiary that never hurt, killed, raped, touched, or did anything to anybody, and they're serving more time than this dude who hit his wife on the eve of his wedding day in the head with an axe 83 goddamn times. That shit to me is just outrageously crazy. But anyway, that's basically gonna be the end of this show.